everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Cavanaugh's Corner. Today on the show, I'm going to be talking about a movie that I am very, very excited to talk to you about. This is a movie that I saw in theaters last year, and it was one of the best movies I saw all year last year. It's been nominated for a whole bunch of Oscars, and I hope it wins a few of them, I can tell you that much. This is the new 4K version of A Star is Born that just came out this week. And I was excited to see this come out on 4K. This was a movie that I saw in the Dolby Cinema near me here, and the movie looked and sounded absolutely astounding when I saw it in theaters, and I'm glad to say this new 4K version also is an absolutely phenomenal release from Warner Brothers. Again, I'm not going to be talking about the movie. The movie itself is just fabulous. I loved this movie when I saw it last year, and definitely deserving of a few of those Academy Awards. At the time of this video, the Academy Awards are the upcoming, is actually this week. I think it's on Sunday. So we'll see what happens. But I'm really rooting for Sam Elliott. I really, really hope he wins. He's a fabulous actor, and his performance in this really made me tear up a few times. A great performance, and really the whole movie is just really fantastic in my opinion. But today I'm going to be talking about this new 4K release. And first thing I'm going to start off with is talking about the video quality on this. This, of course, is a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, so you get the much higher quality in terms of picture. Also, the really great thing about this disc is it does have HDR10 and Dolby Vision support. I watched it in Dolby Vision, and I have to say this movie is absolutely beautiful looking. Everything in the film is just spectacularly shot, and I can tell you the Dolby Vision transfer on this is really, really something else. That HDR really makes colors pop all throughout the film. The stage performances look absolutely stunning. Just the detail you get out of this disc is really wild. Whether it be Lady Gaga's makeup, Bradley Cooper's beard and his hair, you can really make out like individual hairs. It's really, really spectacular. And the video on this is second to none. It's one of the best I have in terms of 4K releases. This movie looks absolutely pristine throughout. Black levels and everything on it are beautiful. There are a few scenes that take place at night, and those scenes have basically pitch-perfect black levels. A couple scenes in particular are some concert scenes that take place at night, where shadows and everything, when they fall on certain actors or the band or anything that's being shown on screen, you can really make out details that I don't think you would have been able to make out otherwise. And really you get a sense of that atmosphere, and really that's the one thing that this disc excels at, is the atmosphere that it sets, whether it be in intimate settings or these big huge concert venues. It really brings you right into those moments and makes you a part of it. And that is one thing I really loved about this film, is the intimacy of it, and this disc just extends that even more. It is a fabulous disc, and the video quality on it is just mind-blowing. Something else I noticed about that Dolby Vision is that a lot of the scenes that take place, whether they be in these large concert halls or these open venues that are out in the air, the Dolby Vision really helps with the colors that you see. It really brightens the brights that are on the screen. There are a few scenes where spotlights shine directly into the camera, and you really get that sense of like, whoa, I'm looking at a 3,000 watt spotlight. It really is incredible. It's an amazing, amazing video quality that you get out of this, and I loved every minute of it watching it in my home theater. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the audio, because this is basically a musical. There's a lot of music in the film that takes place the film takes place around the music business as a whole, and the audio on this is absolutely just incredible. I could not believe the audio quality of this disc. It is a Dolby Atmos transfer. I should say a Dolby Atmos sound mix, And that Dolby Atmos is really mind-blowing. The sounds that you get out of that really make you a part of the film. And it is atmospheric to the nth degree. It's just incredible to witness. The voices, again, in the more smaller scenes, voices are crisp and clear. In the big concert venues I mentioned earlier, you can hear the audio of the song kind of all around you, the band and everything all around you. Everything is centered absolutely perfectly, whether they be the musicians behind you that you can hear, the crowd in the distance. It is really, really wild because it makes you feel like you're in a concert. It's pretty cool. It's really, really a cool effect that they use those overheads to such a great effect in this. One thing I do have to mention, yet again, I don't know why Warner Brothers does this. This is probably the third time that I've had to mention this, third or fourth time I've had to mention this. When you put the 4K disc in, the Dolby Atmos mix is not the default. For some reason, it goes to a DTS 5.1 mix. You have to manually select Dolby Atmos for it to play. That is the most annoying thing on the planet. I do not know why Warner Brothers does not make the Atmos mix the default, but I think this is the third or fourth disc that I've reviewed on the channel that is the norm now. Why, I do not know. I guess it's because a lot of people don't have Atmos setups in their home. It is becoming a little more normalized now with a lot of sound bars and things like that having Dolby Atmos built in, but if you're buying a 4K disc, just make it the standard. I don't know why they haven't made it the standard. It really is kind of a pet peeve of mine, but it's not a big deal. You have to go and pick it. But I started the film, I just hit play movie, and I realized that, the sound wasn't quite right. I went into the menus, and there it is. It's on DTS 5.1 instead of the Atmos mix. Again, very strange, but the Atmos mix, once you've selected it, it will knock your socks off. It is just an incredible mix, and you really get the sense of sound and music. You really get a intimate experience. And again, intimate is the number one word I'm going to use with this movie, because it really puts you in the center of these people's situations, their music, and the disc here really does a wonderful job of making you a part of that, and I loved every minute of it. This is an absolutely outstanding disc. The special features are on the second Blu-ray that comes with it, the standard 1080 Blu-ray that's included in this. It also includes a digital copy, and I have to say the special features are pretty cool. There were some cut performances and cut songs from the film that are on the special features. There's a making of featurette that's in there that I thought was very interesting. Some music videos from the film. It's a pretty nice little addition. Nothing crazy, but I thought it was nice enough that they included it, and definitely adds to the value of the set. Overall, this is an absolutely outstanding film. I love this movie. The disc is, just like I said, it's second to none. One of the few discs I would actually recommend to buy at the full price point. I paid about $30 for this. I do not regret my purchase. This is an absolutely beautiful movie, and the disc on here is the best way to see it. Definitely go out and buy A Star Is Born. Just a wonderful movie and a mind-blowing home theater experience. In terms of music films that I own, this is the best. I have never been so immersed in a film or a music-based film on 4K than I have with this. This is a wonderful disc, and I highly, highly, highly recommend you go out and get it. I'm Andrew Cavanaugh. Thank you for coming back to Cavanaugh's Corner. As always, if you enjoyed this review, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.